Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here. Welcome back to Union Cross. We're going to be talking about the new Aqua Medal that's in VIP and Xion. That's the counterpart of pretty much Kairi. One is reverse, one's upright. I'm going to talk about them. Should you go for it? Especially because Aqua is part of the VIP. It's been a while since we've seen a good VIP medal like this, but there's a couple of extra things that came with this. Kind of like a pro and a con to VIP. Like, it became good, but also added something, but it made it good anyways. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. So let's start off with Xion, and pretty much Xion and Kairi are the same thing. This is a big deal, and I keep telling people this is a big deal, but people are like, plus 5,000 strength, whatever, it's a gimmick. And yes, kind of, you can already see they're gonna add it to other medals. Currently, Aqua has the strength up for magic medals. Ventus and Terra most likely will have for Ventus speed medal strength up by 1,500, and then that Terra will be 1,500 power strength up. So we're gonna see a trend of more and more medals probably coming out, increasing that. Or these might be the 5 characters that do it and no other characters do that, and they'll just be reprinted a couple times. So either way, you're going to wait for a reprint banner, or you'll just wait for new medals that also do it as well. Will they do it as much as these guys do it? I don't know. Maybe it'll just be 500, just like the Aqua and Kairi. But the thing about Xion and the thing about Kairi is that their huge boost from the Supernova is what makes them really, really important. So if you look at the notice, another thing to take in note before I do this, a lot of people are talking about this banner down here for Xion and the banner for Kairi, how JP got a 10 mercy pull and we didn't. If you actually read this line text here, it shows a mercy pull for all those medals. So it is a 10 mercy pull, a 1 out of 4 chance mercy pull for non-VIP. And if you buy VIP in 10 pulls, aka 30,000 jewels, you'll get the Xion or the Kairi depending on the banner. But we're going to focus on Xion right now. So what does Xion do besides everything else we just talked about? Xion is exactly the same as Kairi, except she affects reverse medals, the dark border medals, instead of the upright medals. So you'll get reverse strength by plus 500, defense by plus 500, and then everything else up by plus 10, and then Supernova reverse medal strength by plus 5,000. I need to emphasize this more than I emphasized it before. Yes, I talked about it before where I said this is like having a medal with 5 plus 1,000 traits. And, you know, that sounds pretty good. It sounds really good to me. But think about it this way. Let's go to our medal list and let's look at, here we go, Aqua, for example. So I have a Supernova plus Aqua here. She's got 19,000 strength. And I have a Supernova Aqua here that at the base strength has about 16,000. Let me level up to show you guys. Okay, so I just leveled it up. The importance of leveling up a Supernova medal to Supernova Plus with Meow Wow medals is pretty big. We all know that if you don't make a medal into a Supernova Plus, it's not going to be as strong as it can be. So look at this Aqua. Here's a basic Aqua that is level 120, but she's not Supernova Plus yet. Her base strength is 13,000. Now here's my Aqua that I leveled up. No traits of plus 1,000 on it at all. It got an extra 3,000 strength, and this made this medal so much better. Other medals go from something like 13, 14 to 21. There's some bigger jumps than this by 5,000, so on and so on. So already you know increasing a medal strength is very important. That buff, that Supernova buff that Kairi and Xion have is huge. This medal goes from 13,000 to 16,000. That's plus 3,000 strength, where Kairi and Xion Supernova is plus 5,000. It is a big thing. It's like upgrading all of your medals with Meow Wows and more for most of the cases. So Kairi and Xion are no joke when it comes to their Supernova, and their strength up from their actual buff as well, just at plus 500. If you have extra attack on the medal itself and you copy with a copy medal extra attack, that's another plus 2,000 strength on top of it. Worst case scenario, another plus 1,000 strength, which is a free trait of plus 1,000. So it is game changing. It is game changing when you think about it, because you're basically making the medal a Supernova plus plus. If you think about it, if there was a plus plus, it'd probably be more ridiculous than that. But just to emphasize, that's like 5 plus 1,000 traits, and that's like upgrading your medal into a Supernova plus or a Supernova medal. It's pretty big, guys. So having that and having multiple copies of these medals, it makes a big difference. Giving a medal plus 5,000 plus 10,000 if you have 2 copies. If you copy those plus 500, it makes a big difference. So Kairi and Xion, I wouldn't sleep on them. But at the same time, like every other medal in the game, there's reprint banners that make them cheaper, 5 mercy pull for everybody, 10 mercy pull for everyone, falling price deals. They'll just come back with the same banners maybe as well. So if you don't get them now, just save up and wait till the future. A month, 2 months, who knows, maybe even earlier, but they will come back. So don't go crazy on it, especially because the content's kind of like right now, and it's not really worth it. But yeah, these 2 medals I honestly really like, and if I could get them, I would get them. I just don't like that the non-VIP banners don't guarantee them. So to me, the non-VIP, I wouldn't be going for it at all. For VIP players, I would probably really consider it. I would go for it. I would go for it. So these are huge game-changing medals in my opinion. I wouldn't say game-breaking, but game-changing. Having that much strength in Coliseum, having that much strength in Quest, multiplying these, stacking these, so on, really changes a lot of setups. What would I go considering between Kairi or Xion? I most likely would go for Kairi upright, because upright medals tend to be a lot stronger. Right now, Pirate Sora is one of the strongest. Kairi's also really strong. We got that new Aqua, really strong. You got KH3, you've got Godform Sora. There's a lot of good upright medals compared to reverse medals. I'm not saying reverse medals there's bad. There's a ton of good reverse medals, but there's that much more upright medals, and a lot of the Keyblades upright usually dominate as well. So that's just my 2 cents on which one to go for, Kairi or Xion. So yeah, that's up to you guys. Me personally, I'm not buying VIPs, so they're both a skip to me until their banners come back. I know I'm gonna hurt a little bit on PvP in PvE Coliseum and maybe the quest, but the quests don't have good rewards, so I can sleep at night. I'll keep saving my jewels. I'm at 25,000 now. Alright, so let's talk about Aqua now. Aqua, there is a banner for Aqua, but it's not for her actual medal. This is her traits, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second, but Aqua is part of VIP. So here's VIP. VIP has been a long time, I would say all the way back to Invisible, that changed a medal that actually affected the meta currently, and Aqua is part of the meta. Aqua is a very strong VIP medal. There's rumors and talk, not rumors, but there's talk about the medal coming as a draw, like a banner later on. So to back up what I just said about the draw thing, right over here says 7-star Supernova plus Kingdom Hearts 3 Aqua may return in a future banner. I'll put it right at the top, the first sentence right there. So it says it may come back as a future banner, meaning it probably will. It's just early access for VIP, and this VIP early access is a campaign. So this Supernova plus Aqua is going to come back every week. So during the campaign, you will be able to get 1 Supernova plus Kingdom Hearts 3 Aqua per week from the Jewel Extravaganza. So there's a lot going around with this VIP. It is really good. If you're someone who buys VIP every single week, I would keep these copies separate. Sub slots for 1, 2, stacking that ability multiple times is pretty big. And with these mono Keyblades during this whole month, having like the all upright magic slots activate on it, like the 3 wishes, it's pretty big, or the counterpoint. So it is really good. It's been a while since we've seen something like this, and I don't think we've seen a medal this powerful in VIP before. This is like strong, very strong. So what also comes with this Aqua is this banner that if you pull from it, you get 5 trait rerolls. And this is where I said that the VIP is kind of good and kind of bad. 1, they took away traits from VIP, so you usually get like 5 to 7 traits. I don't know, I don't buy VIP anymore. So you usually get traits with the VIP that you can roll on that medal. But let's say you spent the $20 that month, got the VIP medal, got traits with it. If those traits turn out bad, you were stuck with a bad medal that you couldn't use, and you paid money for it, so it's pretty much obsolete. So that was actually a good thing and a bad thing depending on how your luck was. But now the good thing is that you can get good traits on it. It's just that you have to spend an extra 1,500 jewels for 5 traits, which is actually the best value we have gotten on any traits ever compared to the other avatar boards, polls, falling price deals. 5 traits for 1,500 is really good. So yeah, you can buy VIP, get 4,400 jewels, spend that 4,400 or technically 4,500, 3 pulls for this, 15 traits, and there you go. You have a really good chance of getting a strong, powerful Aqua, and if not, you can keep going past that point. So in my opinion, I still think they should have gave VIP a couple trait rolls. If those turned out bad, then we go fishing for more traits, but they took it away and they put it in the actual draw here. I like the draw. I wish this draw was for more than just the VIP medal. But if you kind of want to foresight this and be like, after the month that they release Aqua for VIP, they'll come with a banner maybe a week or two later. You can probably grab 5 traits for Aqua right now for 1,500 jewels. Seems very, very cheap. So if you think Aqua's going to be good medal a month later, you can kind of stock up right now if you have an extra 1,500 laying around. So you get Aqua later off a free pull, multi-pull, or just random luck because it's part of the pool now. Then you have some traits with it. But what does Aqua do, and is it even worth all of this headache? So Aqua, they're not going to show it here. We already talked about, I talked about Aqua in my stream. Sorry, I streamed this on Twitch. I haven't talked to you guys in a video yet. So there is this banner release talking about notices of medals coming out in July. Aqua is one of them. What does Aqua do? She's an AoE medal. She deals 3 hits for 1 turn. She increases magic medal strength by 1,500. And that stacks. You can use extra attack on her. You can copy her with a copy medal that has extra attack. And if you do that, that is 6,000 magic strength. Magic medals increasing their general strength. Like I talked about upgrading a medal to Supernova or having more plus 1,000 traits. This is the same thing as Kairi and Xion that just came out. So magic medals will get an extra 1,500 general strength added to them, and it stacks. So you can even use a copy medal to copy backwards. So 3 slots would be dedicated to Aqua, or if you buy VIP every week, you have multiple Aquas. You can get this to be pretty ridiculous. You can have 9,000 strength added to your magic medals easily on certain keyblades. So that's huge. That is really huge. On top of it, she also increases your strength and upright strength by 7, magic strength by 10, special attack bonus by 200%, which is not that great. There's other medals that do more than that. And the target's magic defense down by 10. Does not affect enemies' counters, which is very important. You need more medals like this because you don't want to affect enemy counters. And it only costs 1 gauge, so you can throw an attack boost 10 max on top of that, and you're good to go. So it's got a base strength of 30,000. So it is pretty much the upright magic version of Roxas. You know, the upright power medal we just got that has 30,000 strength. It's now Pirate Sora 50,000, but it doesn't have any bad conditions to it. It is straight up just a really powerful medal with 30,000 strength. It's Supernova for 1 turn, increases your strength, upright, and magic strength by 15, so maximum cap, which is really good to have a Supernova that has that, because if your enemy debuffs you or lowers your attack, you can just use this to raise it back up. And then it also gives medals 280% guilt increase, which is the biggest guilt increase in the game. So there's no downfall to her buffs, there's no downfall to her Supernova, just pure power. And then on top of it, her multiplier is at 220, which is the strongest Supernova multipliers in the game currently. Now, her multiplier for attacking is at 42.86 for AoE, which is not the best, but it's not the worst when you compare it to other upright magic medals. So if we compare Aqua to the other upright magic or just magic medals in general, she's got an AoE of 42.86. So KR20, better multiplier, but he's only got 25,000 compared to Aqua's 30,000 strength. So she's already beating that in AoE medal alone and single target, because her single target is at the 56 multiplier. Obviously, Pirate Sora is the strongest medal we have, but he's only single target, not AoE. And if he's in an AoE group, he does really poorly. So Aqua is technically the 2nd strongest medal for magic in the game, but really she's 1st when it comes to magic, because she also has AoE, being the strongest AoE magic medal in the game. If you compare her to other medals like the previous Aqua, single target 52, she's doing better than that. If we sort this by just single target medals as well, the previous Aqua has a 59 multiplier and 41.95. So she's a little bit weaker on AoE for multiplier, but stronger on single target. Only problem is that this Aqua, the Birth by Sleep one, is only at 19,000 strength. That 11,000 strength puts this medal down, and you can't compare them anymore. New Aqua wins. Hades, 54.87 for single target, 42 for AoE. Again, new Aqua wins again, but it is reverse versus uprights. So the new Aqua is the 2nd strongest medal in the game when it comes to magic. So she is a really good VIP medal, and on top of it, she's got that banner so you can chase trades perfectly. You can pretty much do whatever you want with this medal. Stacking her, copying her, increases all your upright magic medal, sorry, not upright, but your magic medals by 1,500 per cast. It's a pretty incredible medal, guys. And I don't know, as much as I want to buy VIP, the problem with all of this is that there's no content when it comes to all of it. So I'm going to kind of just skip out on it. I know it sucks. I know I love to have that power. And I know like all the mono keyblades right now have like amazing multipliers, like 7 point something. So it'd be crazy to see that amount of damage. But I'm just going to keep saving my jewels until I see content that's worth it, that I want to beat, and I know that I'm falling behind. But I just recently pulled for a bunch of medals. I just got them upgraded, and this power creep is happening. These new medals are strength increase, and I'm just going to sit back and let it happen. Power creeps happen all the time. You just got to be smart with your jewels, save up. And if you're buying VIP, again, there's nothing wrong with it. If you're enjoying the game and you want to support it, there's nothing wrong. It's your money. As long as it's not harming you or your family, then you're totally fine. You work for that money, you spend that money the way you want. But me personally, I don't see the content in the game currently for me to go, yeah, I want to put, you know what I mean? I'd rather go do something else with that money or give it to my daughter and buy her some toys or something. You know what I mean? So for me personally, guys, I would love these medals. I would use them if I was going for full strategy. These are the meta currently. Without them, you are not going to be in top 100 and so on and so on. You might if there's certain mechanics and exploits and stuff like that, or if your medals are just that good. Yeah, you can be there. But for majority, when it gets really, really tough, these are the medals you guys want to go for. These are the medals that are going to change your setups. If you're new to the game, these are the medals that are going to really, really help with those setups. But again, ask yourself, do I need these for the content that I want to beat? If it's yes, go for it. If it's a no, then just keep saving like I'm doing. Because the jewels are free in the game and they'll add up eventually. The only thing is, Aqua's part of VIP, but she'll be back as a banner. Maybe. So let me know what you're going to think, what you're going to do with this. Are you going to pull? Are you going to skip? Are you going to buy? Are you going to skip? Honestly, again, it's all up to you guys. Everyone's game's different. I just want to tell you how good the medals are and the current banners going on. The rest is up to you. Everybody's setup is different. Your setup might be fine right now and passing what you want to pass or everything, or you might need this for the next step because you haven't pulled for so long. Let me know what you guys are doing down below. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.